all the stuff we found so far, and hopefully I can wait on one more bin swap. The little... Oh yeah, there's that little guy. This Eeyore looks amazing. I've never seen one before like this. So, even though the garage sales were a little bit of a bust in Huber, I think this definitely made up for it. And I'll definitely show up a haul. And I really think they're starting another bin swap here soon. Alright, so you guys are a little confused why I went back to the outlets the day after that I just went shopping there. There's a reason for this. And you guys probably seen some live footage. So I was supposed to go to some garage sales in the Huber Heights Community Garage Sales, and yeah, I really didn't find anything this year. Surprise, surprise. It's very rare for that to happen. So because I had a 20 lying around in my wallet from the garage sales, we decided we were just going to go to the outlets because we were pretty disappointed with a lot we just didn't get, or little to nothing. So if that's the only thing I got from the garage sales, which I don't have on me, is just a Beanie Baby bear named Hope with no tag, and that was about it. But I only spent like a quarter, so it was very disappointing in itself. But besides the point, this is from the September 8th. So literally just yesterday. I'm recording this the next day on the 9th of this morning. And yeah, going to the outlets this time, I mean, I was expecting to come out with less, but I came out with more. And spent a little more because I had, well, a little bit more money than I thought I had. And spent 37 something there. I just don't remember where the receipt is in one of these bags, but it definitely made up for the disappointment of the garage sales. So maybe next year I'll find something better in the Huber Heights Community Garage Sales. But we're gonna start off with this bag right here, which I'm pretty you guys are getting the hint that I found something Stitch related. But we're going to start with the books. Only a few books this time. I found the Animal Mind magazine. Normally I don't buy these, but I don't have this edition of the Animal Mind. So I was thinking, you know what, I have something to read now, so there's that. So we're just going to put that to the side right here. I have something else outside the bag because it actually made a hole in one of them when we were getting ready to bag it up. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to let it loose in the car for the trunk. But I'll get to that here in a minute. But here's another book. Have You Got My Purr? Really cute little cat book. I know it's a kid's book, but I think it's really cute, especially with a calico kitty on it. So we're going to show off a few pages here. There's one at the back. I'm going to show off another one. And we're going to show off one more page. Very cute book. I'll have to give it a read. I probably won't be disappointed about it, so there is that. Next we have, by the way, I should preference this before I go any further. I don't think there's anything Pokemon related this time. Could be wrong. I think there was one Pokemon thing related that we found, but I don't remember. Here's Animal Superheroes. Their animal book. A couple of these books I ended up finding while we were waiting in line, and the book bins are kind of like right next to like the line is, and I kind of took a peek and decided, you know what, I'm just going to take a quick look and see what their books are. And then I had to go put something back for Michael because I guess he didn't want a particular thing. And then we have dogs and puppies and acrylics. A ready to paint book. So something for me to do. Just not in the book. It's like get some like acrylic paints and, you know, paint on like what is it, like poster boards or something. I just don't remember. But there's that. So there's a crafting book for me. And I know you guys seen this in live footage that I had. He ended up finding a Rainforest Cafe cup. I prefer the light up one, but I'll take this one too. It needs to be washed, but here's the little mascot of the Rainforest Cafe frog and little friends here in the front. Definitely brings back good memories going back to Rainforest Cafe in Michigan, and I really hope to go back to Rainforest Cafe in Michigan. If not, maybe find like a Rainforest Cafe that's not too far from me that I can go to. I really haven't gone to Rainforest Cafe in a long time. Next we have, let's start off with the big plush. So I'm going to have to move this bag out of the way and just pull them out and put them right here. So the big plush is something that really surprised me going to the bins. This one is huge, but I am still in love with it. Here's a big Stitch sitting down. Really cute. I definitely had a feeling he was Disney Store, but I wanted to double check that before purchasing him. And just to confirm, he is Disney Store. It's somewhere right here. It's somewhere, but he is Disney. And if he's one of those like big cushion plushes that you put on the bed or whatnot, and he's not Disney Store, you know what? I'm not upset about it. I like him. He's cute. I'm picky on these kind of plushes though, because I've seen some that are kind of and it was just like, I like good quality plushes of Stitch, not really, you know, bad ones or whatnot. I'm not saying I hate Stitch or anything, it's just I'm very picky on like the feel, the cuddle, and also like, you know, is it even worth like getting, depending on it. This one I'm trying to get right now is struggling to get out of the bag. I need to move the books out of the way. This one you've probably seen a little bit of in the live footage. So I'm going to move the books out of here real quick. Here we have a big Eeyore plush. Definitely Disney Store, I will tell you that. Because I remember at some point they made the Snow Pals series, and I'm trying to complete the whole collection, the small and the big. So here's Snow Pals Eeyore. With his tag, and I'm actually very surprised I found him with his tag. Normally, a lot of the time, they don't have their tags. So here it is, Disney Store exclusive. I don't know how rare he is, so I'm going to have to look that up. But he is part of the Snowflake Pals collection, which I think were really popular back in maybe 2007, 2008. And it has a little saying right here. It has someone's name in the tag, which you might have caught a glance of, but like it is what it is. I mean, I don't think it matters now because he ended up at the bins and he is now mine. But just to show he is Disney Store, there it is. So yeah. Very cute. I can't wait to put them out for Christmas. I would probably put them out in my office, but given he's a Christmas, well, I don't think, okay, kind of Christmas, some of it also wintry, like, theme, it makes sense to put him out there. So, oh, finally found the receipt. Here we go. So, come on, focus. Focus, please. Okay. It's not want to focus, but the total is $37.26. So now you can see that. How much I paid for everything from this haul. A lot of guys are probably begging the question, like, well, since you went back like a day later, are you still going back there for your birthday shopping? I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk that one over with Michael, because this one was quite a doozy of a haul, and of course Maverick is checking everything out. But next we have a Simba plush. I was really debating on passing this one up, because if it's Kohl's Cares, like, then I'll pass it, because like the Kohl's Cares are very common. It's not like maybe like every few times I go to the bins I see a Kohl's Cares Simba. But this one was not Kohl's Cares, so this one was definitely, you know, I had this one in storage. I ended up losing it, and I got it a long time ago when I went shopping for my birthday. I just don't remember what birthday it was, but it is Disney Store. And I think this is the Simba that, if I remember right, same one I also got, they had the patches back then. So I'm trying to look right now and see if they had the patches. Because I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, I'm not seeing the patch. I'm probably thinking of a different plush. But I definitely remember for sure before I lost this one, I definitely got him either when I was shopping or as like a birthday gift. It was one of the two. And I know you guys probably remember looking at my older videos for that one. So, we're just going to prop everything back up except the books. Books can just go here on the side for now. And now we got two more bags in this little guy right here, which we'll get to right now. This one caught my eye. Normally, I don't buy the For Real Friends that often. I try to get maybe one For Real Friend at a time. And this one I haven't looked up very much on. I know it's For Real Friend because, one, the quality, two, I can feel the quality inside. It's very hard plasticky material. It's got the little buttons you can press here. And also what gave it away is somewhere here they got their little logo for Real Friends. I just don't remember where I found it, that's the thing. But cute little macaw. I never heard of it, never seen this one actually. Never actually seen this one being advertised before, so I wonder if this was something maybe released in the early 2000s. If not, maybe during at some point when I wasn't paying attention. So, next bag we're going to get to is right here, which is bag number 2. In this one, we have a couple plushies I actually fell in love with. Here we got a little coyote plush. It definitely looks like a coyote, then more of a wolf. Adorable little plush, regardless. I need to see if he's Wild Republic or not, because I'm starting to think he might be Wild Republic. Maybe. Not sure. But there's his tush tag right here. So maybe not Wild Republic, huh? But got this little guy here. He's pretty cute. There was another little dude that I was showing off in the live footage that Michael showed off to the camera. He's in this one of these 2 bags here somewhere. And Michael helped me with a lot of the bins. Because it's funny, one thing I should say is I didn't see a bin swap happening when I was waiting, so we ended up waiting 10 minutes and found out there was a bin swap happening or something, or I don't know what was going on. The only thing I remember is just walking into the Goodwill and just they were doing a bin swap 5 minutes after we walked in, so don't know what happened with that. But here's a Beanie Baby that he ended up finding. I never seen this one before. This one's very new to me. It looks like the little killer whale thing or whatnot. But it is Beanie Baby. Right here. The name, let me take a look at it, is Waves. So I don't know how common this guy is. I'll have to keep an eye out for one with a tag now. So Waves is definitely something I never, ever heard of. So if he's rare, then I'm definitely going to have to be aware about this one. And this is another one I ended up finding too. I found another one of the same thing right here. It's probably in that bag somewhere. But here's a little rhinoceros. Oh my gosh, I said that so wrong. Rhinoceros. Or rhino. What most people would say. This one is also Beanie Baby 2. This one is Spike. Just hard to see there. There we go. Just didn't want to focus right there. This one doesn't have his tag. I think Michael ended up finding the same one of Spike with a tag, if I remember right. But we'll find him here in a bit. But here, we end up finding another Beanie Baby. The little coyote. Or I think it's a coyote or the little spotted hyena. I just forget which one of the two they called this one was. But this one I definitely had growing up as a kid. He was one of my favorites, and I ended up losing him a long time ago when I was 13. Here is his tag right here. Come on, focus. Please. Okay, I'm just going to probably read off his name, but his name says Howl. Oh, now it wants to focus. There we go. So here's Howl. No tag. Something to add to the collection. Next, we have a little cute little fox. Adorable fox. I think this is probably Valentine's Day just looking at it because it has a little heart on its tie. I seen at the new bins, like when we secure a spot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just fell in love with him. I normally would pass this up, and I'm like, I can't resist him anymore. He's just so stinking cute. So here's his tag right here. Hug me. Definitely tells me he is Valentine's Day. And he's just the most adorable fox ever. Oh my gosh. I need to find a good spot for him. We're going to put him right next to Stitch. Cute fox. I'm going to have to think of a name for him. We have another Beanie Baby. Funny enough, I actually didn't find this one the same previous episode. I'm pretty sure I found this one in the previous episode. So I'm pretty sure something tells me like I found the same Beanie Baby in episode 9 of Goodwill Outlet finds. But here's the little bull. Again, this one's name is Snort. Come on, don't blur out on me. We want to see his little name. The only thing that sucks about this is tags coming off a little bit, so I'm going to have to be very delicate with this one. So, I don't really want his tag coming off. I don't know if there's anything I can do to get that gently sewn back on, but it's a shame that's happening. Let's see. Here we got a bigger variant of the Beanie Babies. Here we got a bear. I'm pretty sure this is the polar bear. Here's his tag. I don't know what his name is, so I'm probably going to have to look this up sometime after I get done uploading this video. But there is a bigger variant of the Beanie Baby, polar bear. Next, we have another Beanie Baby. You guys are probably wondering, starting to notice I found a lot of Beanie Babies going back. Here we got this one. Got a collar on. His name is Schnitzel. I can't even say that name. Schnitzel or something like it. I am saying that so wrong. Think of Schnitzel from Chowder, and that's what his name is. I just couldn't say that right for the life of me, but that's his name is. Here we have one with a tag. This one's a beaver. This one's name is... Let me just move his little tail out of the way so I can show you his tush tag. Bucky. So we got Bucky. Michael had told me at the bins, before we did a little bit of live footage, we were looking at some of them when we were sitting down, and he thinks a few of them might be air tags. So he kind of looked at this one here too, and we're starting to think this one here is probably air tag. But we're going to check it again. But if it is another air tag Beanie Baby, this is probably like the third, no, not third one, second one that I found at the bins. But we're going to definitely check him. And obviously if he is, then find one that's not air tagged and one without a tag. But for what he said, it looks like it's errors in that one, so fingers crossed. Here we have another Beanie Baby here. This one, I almost was fully convinced that this was a Beanie Boo. It isn't. This one's Frank. The only reason I thought it was Beanie Boo at first is because of the eyes. And if you look at some of the Beanie Boos now, it almost has that same style of eyes. But no, it's not. If it was, it would have said on the tag where it says original Beanie Babies. That had me convinced. So here's the inside of his tag here. Never seen this one before, ever. I've seen a lot of the common ones, like Sly and, oh boy, the monkey, the cardinal, the blue jay. There's a lot of I remember seeing commons of. Oh, now I found the rhino. This is the other one with his tag, like I was telling you about. So here is the same one here with his tag on. I'm trying to remember what his name was again. Oh yeah, it was Spike. So this one has a tag. So I don't need to look out for another one that needs a tag. We're just going to take a look at him. So here is good old Spike. This one, what you see me do with the inside there's a little bit of fuzz, so it's not an error tag. I would have definitely identified what was the errors in it by now, if it was or not. But here's Spike. So he is now in my collection alongside his little counterpart. Next we have the little baboon. I'm pretty sure this is a mandrill, just looking at it, but Michael said it looked like a baboon. This one, his name is Cheeks. So here's the inside of his tag. So now we have this one with a tag. Just gotta find one without a tag. Next, we have another one. This one I never ever seen before. The unfortunate part is this one's tag is a little messed up from what you can look at, but this is the condition that it was when we found it. But here is the tush tag, so we can still know what the name is. The name is Mistletoe, so that definitely tells me this was a Christmas Beanie Baby. But yeah, it's definitely in really rough shape and bent up a little bit. It could be so much worse. But we're going to definitely keep it in a much cleaner spot so that doesn't happen anymore. The last thing I want is this one's tag getting much worse or bent than the others. I'm honestly debating with the ones that I have the tags and some don't have the tag covers is probably getting some tag covers online and just doing that. Here we have a little zebra one that I ended up finding. I found one. I'm trying to think. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it was like episode 8 or 7. Or different video. It was one of them, and I ended up finding this one particularly without a tag, and I don't think I ended up finding like one with a tag just yet. So here we have one with a tag now. This one is Ziggy. So good old Ziggy. Whoopsie. Good old Ziggy has his tag. This one might be having error codes. This is something we're going to have to look at together because his text is a little bit different. But if he has another error code or error tag, Beanie Baby, then that's something to definitely add to the list. I'll definitely give you guys follow-up updates, but so far, at least from what we know of at the moment, I'm going to give you guys a follow-up update about Crunch, because I said in the previous video that basically we found him in the bins from the previous one, and I wasn't 100% accurate if he had error tags, and it looks like that might be the case, so we confirmed that one. But here's another Beanie Baby, just like I showed off right here, the little monkey. We end up finding the bigger version of this guy somewhere, and I just see him now. So here's the same one. This is the big one compared to his little counterpart. And then his name, as the same one goes for the little monkey, it is blurring out real bad. Sweetheart? I am probably saying that so wrong, but it's got an SH in his name, and I'm not gonna try to pronounce that again, so kind of running out of little room here, so I'm probably gonna move a bag out of the way. We'll move back out number 3 out of the way so we can continue with this little haul. And put this little guy right here. So we have one now without a tag. This is something I end up showing Michael at the beginning, which he wants as soon as I get done with this video. He ended up telling me that he had this as a kid and didn't know what happened to it. This one is Kicks. Never knew that they actually made a soccer Beanie Baby of this one. But here's Kicks. I'm gonna put little Kicks right there. Next, and this is what I find very funny about this, because I end up showing us in a vlog literally yesterday. Yeah, when I ended up finding the same one like a day later at the bins. And I literally said, like, I was hoping to look forward to finding one without a tag, and what do you know, he doesn't have a tag. So I ended up finding this one. His name is not there anymore, unfortunately, so I don't remember what his name was, but he's definitely the same one I got from yesterday's vlog. I can tell you that for sure. But if I end up forgetting his name for whatever reason, I can always look at the one that I end up buying with his tag, just to remember his name. I mean, it's easy as that. This one's not Beanie, but Michael ended up finding it because he knows I like dragons. He found a little cute little blue dragon for me, which was very sweet. So here, we're going to put the little blue dragon right here. My allergies are starting to bug me a little bit. Okay, we're good. We're going to continue with a little ornament I end up finding. Cute little snowman holding a 2007 heart. Next, we have a Beanie Boo lion. Don't think this is one is the McDonald's one, so it's probably original Beanie Boo. But I don't remember what his name was. But he's still pretty cute regardless. Michael ended up pointing him out to me and asked me if I wanted him. And I told him, yeah, I kind of like that one. This was the one he ended up showing it in his hand at the live footage. Which you kind of got a little bit of a glance. Which is this little guy. This one's name is... Let me flip his tag over real quick. Sammy. It doesn't want to focus. But his name is Sammy. With a tag. Let's see. So here's the inside of his tag. Now I can see a little bit better, but yeah, his name is Sammy. So we end up getting little Sammy. Next, we have another Beanie Baby. Another rhinoceros. I think this is the third one we end up finding, so a third spike. Pretty sure that's the third one. Yeah, it is actually the third one. I just realized we ended up finding 3. That's kind of crazy. Here we got the little fox. One of my absolute favorites from the classics. This one was definitely Sly, but it's definitely faded and a little dirty though, so. And this one has his tag. This one might have errors, but the only disappointing about this one is if he does have errors, it does affect his value just a little bit because of the touch tag. So we're definitely going to look at this one. And if he is, then we can add him to the list of the error Beanie Babies we found at the bins. Here we have a little teeny tiny little Beanie Boo. Little fox one. So stinking cute. This one is from the 2020-2021 set. Slick. Come on, focus. There we go. Got a little bit of a glimpse of his name there, so we're going to put a little Slick there. I'm going to grab the rest out of this second bag here. And put them right there and just make sure I got them all from here. Okay, and then we can move on with bag number 3. Just to make the process a little bit quicker. So here then we have the little cow. Which is funny because I remember I found this one again at this previous episode. And I know it. If not, it was episode 8. It was one of the two. But here's a little cow. This one is dairy, if I remember right. I'm just going to double check that real quick. No, I was close. It's Daisy. But I definitely remember finding one at the bins before. But it is Daisy. So, my mistake. It's Daisy, not Dairy. So we have a little Beanie Boo dragon here. With his tag, funny enough. I actually found one maybe a year ago without his tag. And I was making a comment in one of my videos before where basically these guys are kind of hard to find with their tags. And this one actually kind of surprised me that it had the Beanie Boo tag. And this one's a little Sapphire. So here's a little Sapphire the dragon. Don't need to show off his tush tag now because I showed that. Here we have a little monkey. The little monkey's name is Mooch. Come on. Focus, please. Okay, it doesn't want to focus there for whatever reason. It chooses when to focus on the tush tag and when it doesn't want to. I'm trying to get his tag open. His little tag here. There we go. Now I got it. So here's the inside of his tag here. Come on. Okay, that's close enough. I guess that's not much you guys are going to see of his name, but that's his name there. And then we're going to get to in the final bag, which is bag number 3, which is the one I moved out of the way earlier, just so I could make a little space. Here we got a little bigger purple dragon. Not Beanie Boo, but still pretty cute. Looks very close to the bigger variants of the Beanie Boo Dragon series, but he's not Beanie Boo, I can tell you that. That is a very rare instance that I get the knockoffs, so I'm just going to point that out. Here's a pillow I ended up finding in one of the bins. Something I don't get often. Santa with reindeer. Really cute. I like it. It's pretty. So something nice to put on the couch for the holidays. And then I think we're getting down to the last Beanie Baby that we ended up finding there. I found maybe a few more left. I'm checking on the bag right now. Yeah, we're definitely getting down to the last few. So we're end up showing the non-Beanie Babies real quick. Which is this little guy here, Stitch. Disney Baby Stitch. What's so funny about this is while we were waiting in line and Michael asked me to put the little thing back in the bins that he didn't want, I ended up going back to the normal bins and I seen this Stitch in there and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'll definitely trade what he's the one to put it back for this little guy. He is so cute. I absolutely love the Disney Baby Stitch. I did not know there was a Disney Baby Stitch, so I ended up buying him as well. Literally 2 minutes before we're getting close to the next register. Here we're going to go back to the Beanie Babies here for another cat with its tag. This one is, you know, I'm not going to bother pronouncing its name. You can see it right there. That's going to be way too complicated for me to pronounce that, but here's the little tag here. If I could just get that open, it'd be great. There we go. There's the inside of the tag. So here's this one. I don't think I had this one growing up, but I'm not too sure about it. Something tells me I did. Something tells me I didn't. I don't know. But here we got another Beanie Boo. It's not the Sitting of Dragons. It's like one of those lying down ones. Kind of like in the style of Tsum Tsum, but this Beanie Boo. This one's a little dragon. This one, I just don't remember the name is, so I really can't say for the most part. So here's the little dragon. Same one, type of brand here, with just a little Siamese kitten. I just don't remember the name of this one either, and the tag's a little faded, which is unfortunate, but could be worse. And then I ended up finding this. I would normally just leave it in the bins, but someone donated a little knitted white cat. Pretty cute. I'll probably put it right by my computer desk. And then we're down to the last few things left, which I'll just go ahead and grab from the bag real quick. Just want to make sure that these are all the Beanie Babies I'm getting out of the bag. Yep. There's one more Beanie Baby to show off. A regular one, and then there's one from McDonald's. So we're going to go with the little Santa and Rudolph to show off here. Normally some people will pass this up. This is not one of those snow globes that need water. This is actually one of those ones like you put batteries in the bottom and it blows around the little puff balls inside and make it look like it's snowing. So I never had anything like this before. So kind of cute. Just needs fresh new batteries. And then the last Beanie Baby I'm going to share for last. But this one from the McDonald's that I was saying a minute ago is in its packaging still. I'm pretty sure this is from the 2021 set too. Which this one actually came from a Goodwill and just didn't sell. It's a little owl. So there's that. And then the last and final Beanie Baby that I ended up finding at the Goodwill outlet for this video is this guy. The little ram. Pretty cute. Doesn't have a tag though. I've never seen this one before. He's very colorful. Really cute. I actually really like him. Very pretty. His name is Goat. I'm not kidding with that one. That's literally his name. As long as it can focus, please. Okay, well, it won't focus. But his name is Goat. So, yeah, I know this probably caught a lot of people off guard, just me going back to the bins the next day, but it is what it is. It's pretty disappointing in itself that the Huber Heights Community Garage Sales for the September half of it this year just didn't go to plan, but here's everything that I ended up getting instead from the Goodwill outlets. So we're just going to do a small little pan over here of all the little Beanie Babies and non-Beanie Babies that I ended up getting. And of course, there's little books right there that I'll show off one more time. I just won't open their pages though. And of course, there's that one, and then here is this one. So yeah, that is it for today's haul. Well, unexpected haul, but it's a haul anyways. Definitely outbeats the last time how much I spent at the previous episode, which was like 29 something. So, I'm not so sure if I'm going back for birthday shopping on the 13th. It's really going to depend. I'm going to have to talk to Michael about that one. So, as far as birthday haul and birthday stuff goes, that's being a little delayed due to personal reasons I don't want to talk about. So that might be a week late. So it will happen. This is very delayed. So other than that, that is everything. So if you guys end up seeing a video on the 13th, that means I end up going to the Goodwill outlet again for some little mini birthday shopping there. If not, then it is what it is. So other than that, have a great day.